Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another Ixalan draft. Couple quick changes to mention just about the video. I've adjusted the mic setup, so hopefully it sounds a little better and there's less random popping. Hopefully. And secondly, we're in 720p if that's affecting anyone because it was a 10 gigabytes draft last time. Ooh, let's look at this pack. What do we have here? Oh, I mean, it's not a good card, but it's a very difficult card to draft around. It looks like. Um, Once again, it's still early enough in the format that I'm just gonna do a quick little. Oh, see if it's like a 3.5 ticket card. Ooh, uh, Savage Stomp and Monster Store are also good, but if this is gonna pay for the pack, I am totally down to go for this non-creature, non-land card draft. Like, this sounds like fun. It's probably not correct. The correct pick probably Stomp or Monster Store, but we're gonna go a little deep here. Ooh, off the bat, Gallon actually. Oh yeah, it's an artifact on the front side. So that is a good thing we can clip off of as Kanta to just further power our late game of just drawing cards. I mean, this is a plan. In theory, I don't know if it works in this format, but I think we should find out, right? How many transform cards can we play? So, obviously, we're trying to slow things down. Probably play blue. But where does that leave us with this pack? I mean, blue-green wouldn't be that bad. Crazy Whiptail. Oh, a Diviner even better. This is a perfect card if we want to just slow things down. Though green is the best color to pair with as Kanta for the non-creature spells. That said, I mean, either that or the Nest Robber are the best cards in the pack. But the Nest Robber definitely doesn't go with what I've got going. Yeah, we'll take Diviner. Screw it. I learned in that last draft that Explore is strong. It is not messing around. Ooh. That said, how janky can we be? I don't know. I don't think I can do that. What else do we have here? Sailor of Mean seems like it would be good. We still do have to figure out how to win the game at some point, but we'll figure that out. I mean, right now, we can clog the ground, and we can get a lot of late game card advantage. I like where we're headed. I have no idea if this archetype works in this draft. I don't know. Last pack was like the last draft definitely didn't make it seem like it would be good, but you know, who knows? This seems bad. It's not even a good fog. It's just a bad fog. I wish I could play this. I know this isn't good, and it's definitely not good in this deck, but you know, I do love me some mill. I mean, there isn't much here for me. Siren's Ruse. Siren's Ruse actually already looks good with the Sailor and the Diviner. And it draws cards off the Sailor. It's a non-creature. Yeah, we'll take Siren's Ruse. We're just gonna overwhelm you with card advantage. It's that simple. I don't have to look this up because this can't be that. Like, the dinosaur deck can't be that good that this card is already valuable. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, I tried to face away, but this, I do want to play this deck at some point, but I don't know about right now. Ooh, here's a finisher. Bounce a creature, which we're already kind of into. Yeah, okay. We're doing it. A different kind of finisher, but not the worst. I'm not playing Dive Down. And it's not even like, I mean, I guess the Sunrise Seeker is decent, but there's nothing even here that screams I can go into this. I mean, the Deacon is decent, but I think we're just gonna take an 8-drop. Now, if this deck is gonna work, that means this card is good. Like, that's a fact. If this card isn't good, then this deck has no chance. So I really do hope this is pretty good. Centuries continues our theme of Dirtle. We've seen, like, no green, though. But, like, red is definitely not the pairing color for this deck. And not the black aggro cards we were seeing, either. Though I'm sure I passed something. Ooh. I mean, we could be white-blue, right? Like a 3-2 that gains 4 life. Seems pretty good. For 3 mana. We get humans and merfolk and humans and unclaimed territory? Yeah. Favorable winds. We've got no flyers, so I guess we'll take the speculative territory. Ooh. I mean, if we go jank, that is an option. Sure. I mean, I'm not playing that 1-drop. Ooh. That's interesting. This means white might be open, because this card seems good. It's not hard to give it flying, and a 3/3 flyer for 4 in white. Ooh. Nope, we're green again. This card is pretty unbeatable in a draft scenario. Like, you have to deal with it right away, or I'm just gonna make infinite elementals. I don't see what else I would do here. It's not really a choice. By the way, we're definitely not getting there with the Askant attack, but hey. This is interesting. I did come to the realization during my last draft that this is probably always good, because this looks kind of like a board stall format. That said, I think Windstrider might be better for this deck, or maybe just Shaper Apprentice. I'm gonna have Merfolk. Verdant Rebirth also good. I don't know if it's Take It Here good or not, though. Also, Water Trap Reaver is not a no scrub either. I'm gonna take the Strider. I think Tempest Squaller is good, but I think this deck needs this more. Ooh, now let's see. I can get the Conqueror's Gallon, which does make this better than it looked in my last draft. What else do we have here? I've got a Diviner, though, too. I do think this is going to be good. I could probably wheel a Quartermaster. I think I saw one in another one of those packs. Ixalan's Binding, also excellent, but I think I want to be green, because that's not as good as the Waker of the Wilds. Whenever I cast a Merfolk, create a Merfolk. I don't have that many Merfolk yet, do I? Maybe if it wheels, I will. But I think I want the Wayfinder for now. This... Ooh. Oh, no. It has hexproof, but I think Explorer is better than put a 1+1+1 counter on target Merfolk you control. I mean, yeah. I mean, the current plan of delay and use unblockables, or I don't think we have to play Ancient Brontodon. I'm gonna leave it over here for now because I'm a fan. But ooh, this card is a house. I haven't seen it in play, but a 4/6 Vigilance Crew 2 is pretty good because like that upgrades whatever two, meh creatures you have. But to be fair, I don't have great Crew 2 creatures, do I? That is interesting. I'm kind of bound to get some. I'm going to take it. I think this card is, like, everything in this format seems small up until you're a dinosaur. And once you're a dinosaur, I have a whole different set of problems dealing with you. Literally nothing in our colors. I don't know if I'm in the right colors, but hey, we are where we are at this point. I don't know, really. I guess it doesn't matter too. I think we take the Cleric. Just in case we do end up back in white. I mean, that's a sideboard card, but oh, that's a main deck card. 2/2 for 2 remains Dees in this format, and like I said, I think if I'm gonna get to a late game, then we'll be set. This doesn't do anything for me. I don't have any triggers like that. Ooh, that's also interesting. I could choose human or merfolk, probably. I think I want Shorekeeper, though. If this deck is good, this card's good. If it's not, well, we're in trouble then. Quartermaster reeled, so we can still go get the Gallon. I mean, I'll take it Crash the Ramparts. I don't know if we really want to play it in our deck, though. I guess we could use extra cards to get with Surge because we don't have a lot. Ooh, another Quartermaster. Do you play? I don't know. I might need to find another vehicle or artifact. Like, I mean, if I could get these I mean, this is probably not as good. as this, but damn. This is not a good pack for us. We probably want Depth of the Desire or Pirate's Prize. With the Gallon and theoretically the Shorekeepers and the Search, it's probably better to take Depths than another card draw spell. It does at least interact with the board. Let's see, what do we do now? I don't know how many pirates I'm gonna have. That lookout's just like early enough for lookout dispersal to be set. Grazing Whiptail is a decent blocker, but I've got decent blockers already. Daggertooth is a 3-drop, which is kind of meh. And maybe I probably just want the Windstrider, right? It's how this deck's gonna win the game, I think. I don't have a lot of vampires, but I think I still want Drover of the Mighty. Ooh, though Opt is good too. I do love to opt. I mean, I think the Drover is probably still better. I don't think the format is slow enough for this card. I'm gonna wait for somebody else to submit. Although, I mean, if my deck is good, then it could probably play this card, right? Screw it. Let's find out. Jeez, this is another good pack. That card's good. I think Fire Cannon is decent at least. I had good experience with it last time. Stampede, not a thing. Crag is a relevant mana fixing. Not for us, but Fathom Fleet, Firebrand. Jesus, that's hard to say, but that's relevant. I think we're all in on the find out if keepers are a good plan at this point. Ooh, Deeproot Warrior is good. I mean, another Sailor of Means might be good though too. That's probably better. We already have a couple Windstriders, so I don't really need another one of them. How many Merfolk do I have? Not enough to make Herald's Boon good. Or Shaper Apprentice, really. Do I want 3 of these? Maybe. So I probably don't want 3 of them in the same deck as 2 shorekeepers. And 2 Sailor of Means. But what else am I going to take here? Pillar of Origins. That's a really weird restriction for this deck. Cobble the Wings isn't great. I think I'm just going to take a keeper, I guess. We are the deck we are. Or we play the cards we have to play. Because that's not the deck we are. Man. To be red. Whew. I missed something. Once again, wrong colors. But I said that last time and we won, though we did have a better, I don't know if we had a better rare than Waker, but a relatively as good rare at least. I don't really mind Gilded Sentinel here. It's not great though. I don't know if I want to play it. I'm just saying I don't mind taking it. I think we're more likely... I know I shouldn't play this card, so I won't. I will take the Shaper Sanctuary for the sideboard. Good thing I am recording this, so I can't do terribly stupid things. I don't really need either of these. Nothing here. Oh man. To be red. The cards I'd be getting, like last pick here. Ugh. Swashbuckling. Excuse me. Oof. So, I guess the first cut is search, right? Because I don't even have anything I can pull in that's more than these 5 other non-creature spells, so... Okay, that's out first. And I think I want to leave Crest the Ramparts just to have some way to affect the board. I don't know if I want 2 Deadeye Quartermasters. I think 1 is fine. Because the odds of drawing both of these before I draw either of these, not great. I don't need to start the Headwater Sentries, I don't think. I've got enough 1/4s and hangout stuff. And what else will I cut? Probably the 3rd keeper, right? And then we can sub that in for the 2nd shorekeeper, depending on what we're going up against. How do I evaluate? I guess when this becomes a land, it lets me draw a bunch of cards, so I don't evaluate it as a land. I guess they all have an effect on the backside that's not like really land-like. It's more spell-like or artifact-like, usually. Like they would never print a land like Conqueror's Gallon or Conqueror's Foothold. It just it'd be bonkers. Well, I mean, they would never again. I mean, they've printed absolutely stupid lands in the past, but anyway, I think this is what we're going with. Again, I don't know if this deck is any good. I definitely think it's worse than my last deck. I will definitely say that. I mean, on one hand, this hand does nothing. On the other hand, I don't know if we have a lot of hands that do anything. And this one has like turn 6 Brontodon. What is it going on in this? It's just a flower. It is a creepy looking swamp flower. Let me tell you. Well, I don't have to tell you. You can see the damn thing. Oh, the curve out, folks. Watch out. Ooh. See? Shorekeeper is the tech that doesn't let him sacrifice or get his sacrifice token. His treasure, his sacrifice token. Doesn't let his creature die to reap the quote unquote death rattle. Ew. Because I can't just stick a sailor in front of that one. I mean, I guess that's okay. I could take 3 for a couple turns here. And then boom, 8 drop. So hopefully I draw something between now and then, though, because this deck doesn't have a lot of action between, or any, between 6 and 8. It has a surprising amount at 8 between the keepers, given that it has nothing at 6 or 7. Basically, it's not great. Definitely need a creature. Hey! Ooh, and it's a good one, too. It's like the one other dinosaur I have that lets this drover become a 3/3. And suddenly we can hold the ground pretty effectively. Like, ideally, I wouldn't just be giving away the Shorekeeper, but I'm willing to. Well, actually, he would take the drover, but yeah. I'm willing to offer these trades. Ew. See, that's the kind of thing that you know you're in trouble, but what are you gonna do? Because whatever spell he has, if I don't block this turn, I don't have anything else in hand, so he's just gonna blow me out next turn with whatever he's got. I might as well at least see it now. Save the life total a little bit. Though I guess keeping the drover out also makes sense. And just putting this on the dire fleet in order to keep my mana pump. He is in the tank on his blocker ordering. Like, I know you have a trick, buddy. Otherwise, this attack makes negative sense. So just smack me with it already. If you just want the raid trigger, you just attack with one of your menaces. You don't have to attack with the whole board. You attack with the menace, and you trade with either the 3/3 or the 3/2. Hey, there it is. That's the kind of blowout I was ready to have happen. Though, to be fair, he kills one creature and throws away his whole turn to do so. I don't know if that was the best use of his time. Though, to be fair, if I just never draw anything but lands, it's not going to matter what he does with his time. Because we gon' die. Just even better mana for my opponent. That's great for us. 6 mana. Any colors he wants. Any combo of colors he could need. And this attack again. I guess we... obvious blocks remain obvious. So we'll keep taking them. Okay, that ain't bad. If we draw anything but land here, that'd be really good. Because we could play anything in our deck that's not a land. And then the turn after, we can Brontodon. Which we will need to do when this Plunderer starts bouncing into our faces. Ooh. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I guess I don't bounce the Sailor and then return it, because I'd have to spend the treasure. I guess it's better just to bounce the Shorekeeper. That said, we're not in a great spot, but hey. Doing what we can with what we've got. Though, to be fair, we're pretty big trouble from this Plunderer. Because I don't know how we get around that. I'm going to pick off the Hoarder at this point because I can't just keep leaving it attacking. And I have to double block this. I feel like I'd rather just... Why? I don't understand. Alright, fine. Like, he's got the better deck and the better hand. Or maybe not the better deck, but he's got the by far better hand. But he's playing in such a way that he's kind of letting me hang around. Like, I should be out of this game completely by this point. But now I just get to make a Brontodon, and suddenly I got the biggest creature in the world. I think quite literally. I think this is the biggest thing I saw on Ixalan. That is its own keyword in Magic, in my opinion. When you cast the biggest creature on the plane, it tends to go pretty well for you in a combat situation. Ew! What's he returning? The Hoarder and the Brute. Ah, that card is so good. March of the Drowned. I think that's going to be one of the best cards in this format, and not even if you're on just in Pirate decks, because I think if you're in other decks, you've probably got a powerful enough creature that it's worth recurring. All right, so what happens if we bash with Brontodon here? Ooh. Okay, we bash because we can depths and Windstrider in response to his attackers, and if he attacks with everything, okay, he just jumped. I was hoping he would take 9. It's a weird. I mean, I guess because the Plunderer gets bigger, but it still seems like a weird spot for a jump block. I think we depths this, and then double block. Like even if we lose the Windstrider, well, I mean we're gonna lose the Windstrider, but I think it is what it is at this point. And I have some decent draws. Not great, but I have outs. Because let's say he replays the Plunderer here. Now, if I attack, like if I draw Keeper, Green Keeper, and then I attack, play Keeper, play a land the next turn, I would have an interesting situation. As it stands, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I think I just attack with the Brontodon and be willing to start chumping the Plunderers. Because, let's see, if he untaps, he can make this an 8/8. So next turn it can't get through the Brontodon, but the turn after it can. So he takes a turn off, draws a card. Yeah, no, I think the answer is to swing. Because if I swing, then play the Sailor, if he doesn't block here, which he shouldn't, he won't, in fact. He's at 11. So now he can't just attack. Well, I mean, I guess he can. He would only go to 1. But anyway, I think attacking was correct because I could chump, swing again with Brontodon, chump, swing again with Brontodon. Like he's got to respond to my Brontodon, not the other way around. By attacking there, I put myself on the advantage. He attacks. I chump. Because I have to. If I don't chump, he just makes a treasure token and I lose. Next turn, I crack back with Bronte. He's clearly gonna block because he didn't attack last turn. So I have to assume he's gonna block this. Be really interesting if he doesn't. Okay. So I guess he just missed that I had to block the Plunderers last turn, and that attacking with the Brute was a free 3 damage. So I need him to blank. He needs to draw a blank. And I need to draw another creature? Oh no, his Plunderers is big enough to block the Rontodon now. So he can just attack with the Brute. Yep. Okay. So I just need to find an answer for Plunderers. That ain't that bad. What do we got? Nothing on the top of the deck. Gonna pass the turn with all the cards in hand then. He can make the Plunderers bigger, but unless he adds something else, he still can't attack next turn with both. He can attack with the Plunderers, I block with the Sailor, and he can keep back the Brute. And then if I attack with the Brontodon, the hell is the backside of this? Oh, goodness. Now that is my kind of combo. I mean, I would scry right now, but I'm greedy. No, I think scrying right now is just correct because you can see the top card. Well, maybe the top card, and that gives you information that you could use. Not attacking there is pretty interesting. I don't think that's correct. That gives me time to draw it out. I know that you have the treasure map, but... Ooh, Diviner. Okay. That play, I don't know what that play sold. It kind of sold like I have a big thing in hand. Graveyard that. So now this turn he still doesn't have an attack, but I have an extra blocker out. So like I said, I think not attacking last turn was a mistake on his part. Ew, card on top is never good for us. Ouch. I mean, I'm still kind of decent if I just top deck another Wing Strider and can cast it in at the end of his turn. Or I can just keep drawing lands, and I guess that'll be a thing too. I miss the deserts. Yeah, we get it. You got a lot of treasure. You're about to draw infinite cards. Although you only draw one a turn, so weirdly, I thought you could pay one when I first looked at it. Let's see. Hey, that's not good. That straps right onto his menace to make it lethal. And now we're dead. We're just dead. Unless he doesn't attack with everything. Like, unless he's afraid we have an instant speed removal. I mean, which, you know. Wow, I really wish I did. Like, he just... Damn. He's just willing to throw it all away on the... Okay. I need to get more interaction in this deck, because... Dude seemed ready to let me have it. Though I don't think I have the cards to do so, so... Cancel that. I guess we're just submitting? Ew! I don't want to just submit. This isn't gonna go well. Did sentries seem like it would be good? Nah, because that doesn't answer the plunderers either. That was the only problem. Was plunderers. Alright, well. It's not a great hand, but I got 2 shots to draw a land to get the Sailor, and then from there I could Storm Sculptor onto the Sailor for another mana if I want, if I don't draw a mana from there. And just keep cracking things off that way. It's not my best plan, I'll admit it. It's not a great hand. Probably should have mulliganed it. Oh! That's a pretty good draw. It's not a land, so I gotta just graveyard it. Eh. That is disgusting. That hurts. That hurts. Also, the 4 mana 2/2 that draws me artifact vehicle is already dead. The Requisitioner, or whatever it's called. Quartermaster. She's a quartermaster. She might even be a stern quartermaster. He? I don't know. I didn't get a great look at the art. So who is he handing his money to? That is a big dude. I want that guy. Where's his card? He can't block. That's why that guy didn't attack. Ah, okay. I need to remember that. Jesus, I hope I didn't throw that last game at some point because this thing couldn't block. Oh. The menace superseded on the card. And you kind of forget that text is between the two. What is better here? Probably better to just play the Dreadnought. I could have attacked with both there, but then I definitely take 3, even if he doesn't find a pirate. At least now he has to find a pirate, or I can block with Dreadnought. I didn't want to trade 3 for 1. And then here we go, double Headstrong Brute. Yay. I guess I could just double block that the same way. That is just passed because I can flash in the Wind Strider to crew the Dreadnought to double block either of these cleanly. Whew. That's a good card. Ew, that makes the block not clean anymore, too. We're losing 1/4s. That said, it does take away the 3-mana bounce spell. As one of the things that could screw us here. So we can get countered. Oh, okay. Whew. If we had gotten lookouts, whatever, that would have hurt. Whew. That's interesting. I think I'd rather have an Explore trigger than another treasure right now off the Storm Sculptor. And also, I'm more likely to be able to do both in one turn sooner with the Divider. Like, I can next turn, if I draw a land, do both. Oh, don't you do it. Oh, it's the, ew. I mean, it protects it, but it at least doesn't blow me out. I do still take the free 4, though, which is sort of annoying. So I guess not the end of the world. What do I play here? I can't play Sculptor because I can't replay whatever I bounce. Drover, I don't really want to block with either. I can't crew with Drover. If I play Drover, I can't crew the Dreadnought and double block both things. But by playing Waker, I can use the Waker to crew the Dreadnought and then Wind Strider and pair off like that. And if he attacks with the flagship, that's fine too. That thing don't even have menace. We're like very close to turning the corner. Though he has 5 cards in hand, so I don't think we're going to get there. It is not looking great for our heroes. No crew is interesting. I mean, not that interesting, but... I want to switch those 1/4s. Because he's going to kill this. So I'll keep that. And then he's... Uh-oh. Well, that changes any of that math. What? Is he going to first strike it? He's got the first strike. Jeez. Wait, what? Huh? What? But, what? What? How did we... With the... And the... Why would... Okay. Are we going to cast a spell now to remove the boat? Okay. Do we have another spell? With the... I'm not... And the... With the... Oh, that's my God! That card is just a beating and a half. Okay, that's not bad. I'm going to leave the sailor back to block the flagship, just in case. But I'm going to attack with the diviner, because that's what I'm bouncing with this sculptor. And I'm going to attack with the waker, because, yeah. If he has some way to kill the waker, I'd probably make one land into a 4/4. Bounce the diviner and explore. Oh. Yeah, we'll put that on top. That seemed like it was good against him last time. And I have Drover in hand to get me one closer. That might have been a bit dodgy, though. It does hold me back a turn on all kinds of other stuff. I'm gonna just cast the Drover and pass. I might make it 2/2 land. Not sure. I would love to beat down with Sculptor, but eh. Do I make it a 1/1? Nah, I think I just make a land a 2/2. He's got another one of those pirates, the cannonades. Well, hey. Guess that's the block. I don't love it, but hey. I'm not rolling in other options. Really? One more combat trick just to kick me in the nads. Nice. I mean, he's out of cards at least. Hopefully, if he top decks a land, we have it. And we top deck. If everybody top decks land, we have a non-zero chance. So now we just need him to top deck a land. Because if he can crew the flagship, we're in trouble. That's for sure. Because he gets the free knockout of our hand. Whew, okay. See, drawing the land there is nice for us. Okay, we untap. Ooh, and we have Siren's Ruse. Attack with the Brontodon. We play the Sculptor, bouncing the Diviner, and then we have Siren's Ruse as a way to screw his day up. Because I can still tap that and that. I do need to play a little faster though. Because if we go to another game, I'm going to need time. Oh, he had the same thought. So, did I learn anything in that game that changes my sideboard? I guess Headwaters entries are another pretty good way to block those damn pirates. What? What? Don't do this at home, folks. Don't be the guy that just concedes away a match when you're really in a good position. I mean, I don't know if he had something in real life that he could finish the match, but my goodness, that was at best like a 64. Like, the best case scenario for me was he was a 60% favorite. That at best. But okay, we're not going to argue with it. We're just going to hit play in the league match on our next match. And not looking a gift horse in the mouth, obviously. I don't know why you don't do that, by the way. I don't know what it is about the mouth of a gift horse that might cause an issue, but I know you don't look them in the mouth. That I know. I mean, the deck seemed to perform okay in the second game when we drew a lot of land to that first game. So, perhaps we're all right. This might be okay. This is like, it's not good, but it kind of does the same thing as the treasure pirates that get bigger, and we saw how good that card was. Another terrible hand, but why do I keep them? I don't know. To be fair, I think I judged the hand a little harshly. 5-lander isn't great, but with things that activate on 7, it's really not the worst. Especially with the second 2/2 for 2 that I've drawn. Because now I have a real, like, a real play. Ew, that is so bad for our shorekeeper. We're probably going to have to give that the keeper. Or the Isalis. Yeah, they're both called keepers. The blue keeper, the green keeper. No, shorekeeper, Ixalan's keeper. I can remember that. Obviously, no attacks. If he offers the attack, I think we block. It stops him from continuing to do it, and it does take him off of mana for the turn. And I mean, it's not like we were going to get a better thing to trade for the hard stopper than a 2-drop. I am not sure what that was. I feel like it was like a Facebook notification. I apologize for that. That's definitely what it was. Yeah, I apologize for that. I would go close that, but I also don't want to flash it to the screen. So I could crash the ramparts to get through. I think that's actually okay for now. Because it lines up my mana pretty good in the next few turns, too. Delver. It's online, folks. We got the Delver. You can't lose with Delver in play. I mean, I guess we have to flip it still, but you know. Okay, that's not great, but not the worst. This time I think we're just gonna pass and play the Windstrider because he has access to all of his mana, so I'm not trying to go and offer some sort of 2-for-1 against myself. Plus, passing is not the most mysterious thing when you have the Delver, because we could easily just be pumping that. Yeah, it wasn't a counter spell. So that's interesting. Alrighty. Ew, that's... Well, do we want to save that? Yeah, probably, right? He wants to kill it. We want to save it. Especially because we're a turn away from turning on all of our 8 mana stuff. Well, not a turn, but a land. Any non-land we draw other than the dang Brontodon. Oh. Well, still, we got the second removal spell out of him. That's relevant. These have no restrictions, right? Okay, cool. I could start like doing weird attacks because of Keeper or Ixalan's Keeper, but I think it's better for me to just Shore Keeper. That's fine because we can literally block that for totally free. I have no cards in hand, so it's not like I was going to counter anything. I mean, if you didn't spend the mana, I'll wait. Oh, it was just the Chartacoris? Okay, that's fun. Crack. Hell yeah, let's go, Bronto. Hello, Bronto. Yeah, well, kind of expected that. Didn't. I think the Dreadnought's. I guess it's not as good against the Sentries. But I guess it's fine with the Keepers around because he probably would have had to do it on the Dreadnought if I had started with that. I really should have led with that. Of course, when he snaps off another counter here. So I have the 4 mana for Pirate's counter. Look out. God dang, I kept using this second word when I was in that first draft, and now I can't remember it. Look out something. Dispersal? Might be dispersal. Or dispersion. Could be dispersion. That's fine. Whoo, that is the big game. Not even gonna attack with the dreadnought. I probably should have, but I didn't. Because the two options there were he gets a free block with sentries, or he can death touch it. I didn't think either one was great. Untap target attacking creature an opponent controls and remove from combat. That's not that bad. Because I'm gonna make a shit ton of elementals. Well, of course. Hmm. We should still be far enough ahead that we can beat the Spires and the Strider. I needed to attack with Delver there too. That was a mistake. So I kind of want him to kill something with that hard stopper first. Because while this is good, I do need to crew to get it out there. While the Delver I can just stack. I played the land there because it gives me 12 mana. It lets me triple Delver. I think we're still plenty far ahead. Maybe not plenty, but far enough ahead. Depends on what he has in hand, though. I attack with both, and then do I just keep her, whichever one he doesn't spires? No, that's probably a little aggressive. explore. Ooh. I think we top that. Because then when we play that next turn, the drover can attack better. Opt is a pretty good card. That's a little worrisome. Let's see. Let's do some math. If I straight up attack with everything, except for a keeper, he's got to do some blocks. I think that's correct. It might not be, though. I might have undershot that a little. This way I can keep her and play the dagger tooth. Okay. I guess I just would have won if I attacked the drover, huh? So do I even... I don't think I sacrifice here. I think I played that very poorly. Hopefully I can still pull this out. There isn't like a regular fog, right? I guess he could seize bounty me or whatever, like return all non-lands to their owner's hand. But if he was going to do that, he would have done that this turn, because then he could have attacked with the sentries. Okay. If I just, as long as I wait for him to spires, I should be able to make something big enough with Ixalan's keeper. I think I would pick the thing that's blocked probably, because let's look at it. If he blocks whatever, I lose if I Ixalan's keeper on one of these, because but if I Ixalan's keeper here, As long as he doesn't prevent damage. Wait, no. Let's make him act. What am I doing? Until he does something, I just win. Okay, still on track to just win. Until you act. Okay. Whew. Almost threw that one. That would have hurt. I think that's where we are, though. We remain a deck without a lot of sideboard options. So, what are you gonna do? This is interesting. This is good against like repeatable effects too, like the if your opponent is playing the deck with the dinosaur that can smack you when you're in combat with it, that hits you with its tail. You draw a card every time. That's a good way to shut that down. I mean, obviously, it's nothing you wouldn't sideboard in just for that. But basically, I am impressed by the fact that it also does abilities as well as spells. Ugh. Card seems very good. Like, because both half of it seem pretty solid. Yes, it's a basic land, but drawing a card whenever you have 3 mana is pretty good. And the backside of that is pretty good, too. Yeah, we'll explore into explore. That's fine. I think I'm going to play Sailor of Means this turn. He showed cancel last game and didn't do anything here. And I know he has the compass up, so that does kind of disguise his passing, but doesn't mean I believe him. Yep, and now he mulled it. He thought about it for a second. That's the key. That's the giveaway. He stopped and went, can I afford to not cancel this? And said yes. But I know that he has canceled because he asked the question. And I don't expect him to be good enough to be double gaming me or trying to double game me over MTGO. That could have just been lag. My client has been lagging like a mother the whole time, as I'm sure you've noticed. Ugh, we are in trouble. As yes, I know he has canceled, but this is the only card I have. But actually, this is the only card I have, so I'm just gonna sit on it. He has to keep making lands, but I can't just give away the one card in my hand. If I draw anything else. Hey, that's these. Say when he goes for his land with the compass, I'm gonna Windstrider in response. don't know why I added the stop there. It wasn't necessary. Ugh. Finally get something in under the counter. Like either he's got the counter spell or he is just the biggest balls. Or we'll say she, based on the avatar. She has the biggest balls of all time. Like, alright, so the compassing is over. But now we can just spire my things away, so I do one less damage a turn. I wait for him to use the spires. And then after combat, I can cast the Wayfinder. If he doesn't use the spires, I'm not going to cast anything. That's how it's going to be. Oh, buddy. Well then. That's not good. Why didn't I want pop off the wing strider to block that? That's a great question. I don't have an answer for you. It's because I'm bad. Mostly bad. Ugh. Yeah, it gets canceled anyway. Well, we are where we are. I have to put it on top. Well, no, it doesn't really matter. It's getting milled away anyway. But if I'd put it on the bottom, no, if I graveyard it, no, I didn't change the draws I get, I guess. I can't believe I lost the Navigator's Rune. I could theoretically draw bounce to give me an extra turn. I mean, it doesn't get me very far. I'm going to concede that. There's nothing I can draw next turn that wins me the game next turn. So I'm rather let him see the last half of my deck. Well, showing. I just had a terrible thought, which is, does Navigators ruin target a player? I can draw cards off Shaper's Sanctuary. Like, that's not gonna just kill me faster. Yeah, I mean... I don't know what to do about that one. Damn, I can't believe I'm in green and I walked out with no artifact removal. That was bad. That's on me. Huh. Not my best hand, but, you know. Storm Sculptor is decent. He's got the skittering in black. That is very not good. Well, not very not good, but mediocrely not good. I don't want him to just be playing anything on turn one, really. You again? Like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not gonna. Boom! 7-turn clock. Less if I end up drawing a bunch of lands and have the Ixalan's Keeper around. Boom. Combo. Combo. What, like the 4th time I've been blown out by that card? I'm not blown out, but he's cast it in all 3 games to get a crucial creature and set me pretty far back. We should play the 2/2 drops because we can't actually. We don't in hand at least have, like, we could draw something, but we didn't have the required crewing for Gallon in hand, so. I think if he wants to trade this hard stopper for the keeper, that's okay. No, maybe not with the Gallon in hand. Nope, he's getting land right away, so. Hmm. Okay, so I guess I'd play Gallon and hope to not hit a land on the divine. I mean, I guess hitting a land isn't that bad. It does put me one turn closer to playing the Brontodon. But it would be nice to put the counter on here and be able to. Well, no, we can't swing with the Gallon next turn anyway because the Heartstopper. Oh, I guess we could. Because now that he sees the Dusk Legion Dreadnought, he might not be as inclined to block the Gallon with the Heartstopper, knowing that the Gallon's just going to turn into a land anyway. It's both okay and terrible that he's doing that every turn. That card, ugh. It is disgustingly strong. We're on a boat. If he doesn't block it, do I just draw a card? Like, if he doesn't trade, I just get the card, right? Wait, what? Wait, so is the theming here that I can just crash that thing? And I definitely thought that was gonna go the same way he was. But okay, we'll take it. We're not gonna argue. We are definitely happy about that. No question there. But I didn't think it was gonna work that way either. now our biggest enemy is the clock because the foothold, that 6 mana activation is, whew, that is the blow away. Yeah, that's doesn't really a big deal. It slows down the dreadnought a little, but oh, that's pretty good. We're just gonna play that and pass, just to not waste too much time. Oh no, undo. Oh no, I guess we don't want to draw a card and discard a card here, so that's fine. I guess I could have forced in for 1 damage there. Yeah, relentless with this removal, man. I guess I can just foothold that back. Yeah, the clock remains my biggest enemy. Sorry, I just got caught up in the game there. Stop talking. Uh, Not much has happened though, obviously. What do we do here? I think we just crew up and then bash. Because if he spires, he untaps my attacker. Yeah, that's not great. He's gonna win with those flyers. Oh, maybe not. He only wants raid. That's all he is worried about. Is milling me. That's why he's keeping the apprentice. God damn. Yeah. Yeah. Raid enchantments. Anything better to get with the foothold? Nope. I want the Storm Sculptor. That's unblockable. Is that better than no? Just getting the Waker. God damn it. Oh, no. Alright, I thought the lag screwed me on my attack. I mean, it's not helping me, that's for sure. I don't know why I'm even bothering. I'm just wasting clock. This is so frustrating. Losing to Spires in this day. Like, it'd be fine if he was beating me, like, my life total. Not. Why am I not just passing through his turn? But instead, he's just raiding me out with his terrible Shaper's Apprentice. Again? Really? Whew. Whew, whew, whew. The deck has no way to deal with anything. Like, I have no removal. So, the Shaper's Apprentice is going to kill me. Really, if he'd, what's it called? He's not binning any of my, oh my goodness, really? Run aground on that. I need to find one of the Wind Wakers, or whatever they're called, Wind Striders. Though he's probably got cancel. Let's be honest, he almost 100% has a cancel up. In reasons I am almost assuredly dead. Oh. Okay, cool. That cancels fine. As long as he doesn't have another one. And then we snap in, we kill the apprentice, and then he just attacks with his sentries, one each, over the next 2 turns. You know. It's kind of too late for the Wind Strider. Thanks. Thanks for that realization, brain. Real late. Oh man, are we fucked. Yep. That about'll do it, won't it? Jesus. I just lost to Navigator Ruin. It doesn't matter what I do. He can just attack the next 2 turns, and I can't beat him in the next 2 turns, and I can't remove the ruin. Whew. That was terrible. Ooh, that hurt. That one really hurt. I'm not gonna lie. I I can't believe we just lost. Like, yeah, we like it. We. Oh man. I can't believe we lost to that deck. That deck had a terrible plan. It worked, I guess. I mean, if he doesn't draw Thematic Compass every game, his deck doesn't do anything. That's the annoying part. It's like, all right, new game. That's an auto mulligan because I can't cast it. This isn't good. This is definitely not good. Uh oh. We go to 5 because I'm not keeping a Shorekeeper only hand. I guess we're here. This hand is passable if I find a land. Nice. Drover. I mean, against another 5-card hand. Drover into Sailor into Windstrider, or Drover into Sailor into Windstrider, depending on what I draw turn 2. Should be pretty good. It's Mista Nigma. Oh, I thought it like passed through his turn. Yep, we would both mold the 5 and 1 mana, 1/1 flyer. Sure, that's fine. We have the Windstrider, so it's really not a big deal. But there is part of my brain that's freaking out right now because we're losing a game to a 1 mana, 1/1 flyer stuck on a 5 land hand. Luckily, that's not going to be the case. Also, it's like I'm already upset at this draft overall because like this draft was supposed to let me know if the keepers were any good, but let's see. Round 1, my opponent conceded at 1/1, so I have no idea if that deck was going to win there. Round 2, my opponent is playing Spy. Like he's got the even longer game. He's playing Spires and Mill. Like, I mean, and then game 3 is going to be what one. Only one little data point here. I guess as long as I draw a land either this turn or next turn, I can play the Strider. Is it better to wait? It's probably better to Wayfinder because if I draw a land, that's better than if that's permanent treasure. And then if I mean, it does make it so I can't win Strider on the next turn, but I guess if I draw another land, I can. But I think this is still fine. Of course, I guess that finding a land is not able to block his 2-1 profitably either. Not going to block that because we're going to probably play a 1/4 either next turn or the turn after, so it doesn't make much sense. Okay, so I guess I just attack with both. I could play the Sailor means. I mean, I guess I could get Pirate Lookout. Pirates Lookouts counter spell. Till I see somebody. I think it's Lookout's Dispersal. I'm gonna continue with that. Unless it's a Lookout's Diversion, and I was just reading it wrong. That's also a possibility. Oof. That's much better than a shipwreck looter. That's for sure. It's probably still better to flash the Wind Strider in here, so I'm just gonna pass. And I'll double block the looter with the Wayfinder and the Sailor, probably. The question is, do I just, if I'm gonna double block, do I double block and let him get in for the 1 damage here? Okay. Not entirely sure what this attack is by him, but... like, yeah. If you've got a trick, attack with your, like, what is the trick that you don't want to attack with your good creature? You're already attacking with the 1/1, so you don't need to attack with the 2/1 to get raid. And I have a 1/4. Do you have the blue, oh sorry, the raid's dead and just want to get 2 targets? Oh, that's, whew. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess that's what I should have read it as. Because now that I'm thinking about it, that was pretty obvious. Oh, that works every turn? Oh, dear lord. Well, now we're in trouble. Yeah, I guess you don't need more looters. Oh, okay. The question is, what do we quartermaster for? Which ship do we want? Conqueror's Foothold's probably just better. Or Gallon, whatever the front half of that card's called. Now that I know that, yeah, all I have to do is turn it sideways. We're going to take the block with the 2 blue creatures because we've already got what we're looking for out of them. The quartermaster specifically is taken care of. So if he wants to trade to get a loot raid trigger, that's cool. Or, damn, he does have a lot of raid. I'll give him credit. He's got a good amount. I think depth is better than the sailor. Oh, now I can play Gallon, and right up until I crewed, I have depths up. Sorry. Get a little antsy sometimes sitting here. This game is moving slowly on Magic Online. I think it's because I need to reopen mid-go. Yeah, it's definitely eating up that memory. That's whatever. Whatever he attacks with, I can block with a Gallon. Felt free. Yeah. I think he's just trying to. Ooh. The way he's attacking, I'm just gonna throw the Gallon in front of one of them. Because I don't trust this attack. And I'd rather be able to use the Gallon, no offense, next turn than trade away one of these pieces and then not be able to do so. I mean, a land is okay here, because it does leave me enough mana to bounce one of his things. Why are you lagging so much? Come on. Whew. We got there. Question is, what do we depths back to his hand? Probably the looter, because he doesn't get any effect from that coming into the battlefield. Not that it matters, given we won't have any cards in hand at the moment he goes to replay the Tormentor, but it does mean he doesn't get a trigger off of it, and that he has less available mana to do anything else. He knows I've got something in hand. Ugh, that card is very good. If you're pirates, obviously. Ooh, here we get to bounce the looter, though, and save 3 damage. And not let him play it again the next turn. And I still think... I think I sacrificed one of these treasures to draw a card at the end of his turn. is he paying cost on? Hey, look at that. Okay. I bet you he gets more use out of it than I was in my deck. I don't love the art on these treasure tokens. There should be more gold. Oh, crash the ramparts is decent here. Oh, Bronto Daddy is too. I would say at the very least, medium decent. Should I have cashed in the treasure to have the 3/3? I probably should have. I'm not using that treasure for anything else. That was almost certainly a mistake. But to be fair, I do know what his last card is in hand, so unless he's as Azcanta. So the Azcanta, the Sunken Ruin, and then the Spires of Azcanta. So I'm assuming that's how they find the Sunken Ruin, via the Spires, via the thematic compass. That was. I'm not going to go into the story spoilers. Well, not spoilers, but the story so far spoilers just yet. Give everybody time to read them in case you haven't yet. Though, yeah, obviously, the thematic compass with a name like that, and it is, a relevant story item. And there's a pretty obvious hand holding it, and in the flavor text. While we're at it, on who's going to be involved in the compass. Time's not on me, right? What are we doing here? I think he's trying to decide whether it's better for him to ask Kanta or play his. I think I don't know if that's correct. I mean, I don't know what it's in his deck. He might have some kind of unconditional removal for the Brontodon. In which case, hey, no, this makes sense. Now, obviously, if he doesn't do anything, I'm attacking with the Brontodon and the Drover next turn. Wholly willing to go. Oh, definitely now. Wholly willing to go for the ramparts all in. Especially with him tapped out. I attack with everything he has to block something. I think this is fine. He thinks I'm trying to trade one. I'm trying to win. And he's thinking, do I have to? Yeah. Alright. I could have done that otherwise, but I should have done that otherwise, but hey, I can't go back. Can only go forward. Well, actually, he can't Azcanta and Cutlass and Cobbled Wings, so he needed to top deck whatever he's going to use if he's going to do that. Oh, he's gonna hit me with the 4 damage to the face for 5 mana. God damn it. I should have attacked and everything last turn. Yeah, I know. This is my fault. That's not what he's casting. I feel like he would have tapped all the mana right away. Hey, that's a card I can beat. Play the Keeper, crew the Dreadnought, and bash. Jesus. In order to not just die straight to this, he's got to come up with a spell of some variety. And then once he does that, we can just crash the ramparts to win. Okay. That was game 1, right? God dang, that dragged on. That said, though, he used almost half his clock there, so we should be in a good position moving forward with like a 3 or 4 minute advantage on him. Okay, yeah, I think this is fine. I just realized that Search for Ascanta is a nice little combo with actual Delver. Not this, but Delver. If you see, you should be able to stack those abilities, right? And then stack it so the search happens where you get to peer and bin your top guard before the Delver happens. I don't know if you can play it in that deck, obviously. Though I imagine if it does flip, it's super effective. Whew, okay, I mean, it's better than it being rated. Yeah, I would have preferred a 2-drop. Ugh, the Ixalan's 2-drop. No, come back. I guess we had this and the blue-green Merfolk. Oh, I guess that does. I guess the blue-green Merfolk has the first ability on this, huh? Oh yeah, you don't need this. You've just got. Oh, ew, ew. What is going on? Why do I keep getting smacked with Navigator's Ruined deck? Is that card real? I'm gonna be mad if it's real because I want it to be real, but if I have to get smacked by it to learn that it's real, that's a disappointment for me as a mill enthusiast. But I mean, yeah, all you need is one of these cheap blue flyers, and this isn't the only one. There's a handful of them, and the Navigator's Ruin, and suddenly my life total is, well, I guess it's still 8 for your 1-drop. So that's not great. Oof. Okay, well, I also need to kill him before he gets to 7 mana. Yay, more flyers. Didn't he play... Wasn't he playing blue-red? Was he playing blue-red-green and I just, like, zoned out on the forests? It's possible. I am already mad about this game. If I lose twice in this draft to Navigator's Ruin, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, so mad. That card might interestingly mean that this is a weirdly fast format. Because if you wanted to be the Dirtle deck, well, you can't. Because that's going to just go around whatever you were doing. I'll put that on top. Because I'm happy to have it mill away. God dang. If he hadn't played a creature every other turn, it would be fine. But he keeps following it up with action. We needed him to fail out for... I mean, we do know that one of the last 2 cards in his hand is 7 drop. Oh. Is it better to play the Sailor or to start 1+1/+1 countering the Delver? No, I guess if he's not going to block, it's better to play the Sailor. I've got, what, 4 turns left? You know, it's fine. Like, I have another game here in this match, so, like, even if he does Nav ruin me out, I have another chance. It's just that said, who will I be tilted? Ew. We don't want him casting that either. Wait, he didn't. Wait, what? You're definitely not more likely to hit back-to-back lands than you are just to cast that next turn and be able to... Alright, whatever. It's not my deck. It's just the deck that's beating my deck. You know. That old chestnut. We just gotta turn everything sideways. All he's caring about keeping his creatures alive, too. God damn. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Navigator's Ruin? I'm not going to get over this anytime soon. This does nothing for me. I think it's better to get a counter on the Delver. And now he's leaving back the 2-3 for... Oh, man. I hate this guy. I mean, I don't hate him because it's great. It's just... It is frustrating, though. And the re-equip, just to... The real messed up part is if I'd played the Gallon last turn, I could probably win. Oh no, because his treasure only sacrifices once. I wouldn't have enough mana. Whatever. We're still playing the Brontodon. Yeah, we didn't have an Ixalan's Keeper and instead have the Shorekeeper. Okay, it's fine. We're going to go to game 3, and we're just going to win game 3. And, yeah, that's all we're going to do. Not a big deal. He now just has the casual 10 toughness blocker, too. So I can't even hit him with the Brontodon. You know. Didn't I just concede this game? Heh. Our deck still has no answers. Unless we're gonna play white for Demystify. That doesn't sound good. I guess we just run it back and pray. But we're probably just gonna lose again to Navigator's Ruin. And that will be just, it will break my poor little heart. I just think that's, yes, right. Man, I need to restart this client bad. Maybe it's just being laggy because it's launch day. How many people are in the league? Yes, there's 4,000 active players. So that means there's 4,000 people who have drafted and are still in a draft in the last 9 or 10 hours. So it's not just how many, like, yeah, okay. Lightkeeper. Is he... What's going on? Is he playing a different deck on the play and on the draw? Come on. Wait, so now he's black-green? Oof. This lag is driving me up a wall. Come on. Whew. Whew. Hello, Rex. I'm not going to yell at the program. It's better to crash here. Or just, it's better to just attack. I mean, that's... sometimes I forget, like, that I should play to my cards and not the cards. Like, my deck, not the cards. Like, yes, that was an okay use of Crash the Ramparts, but considering Crash the Ramparts is, like, one of the only real instant speed forms of interaction I have, I don't know if it was a good use for this deck. Ooh, I mean, that if he passes and doesn't play anything, that's pretty good for us. Especially because we have 2 plays here. Ooh, yeah. Hmm. Huh. Oh, that seems great for us. Yeah, I get that he needs the land, but okay, that's also fine. He wants to make no cards like onto the battlefield this turn. I am happy to hit him for 4 and have all kinds of follow-up plays. I can Siren's Ruse if I want to explore, but I think I would rather use it on a pirate. I don't have any of those at the moment, though. Why wouldn't you wait till I attacked? Whatever. I think we want the Dusk Legion Dreadnought to keep the snail back from getting out of control. Excuse me. I can just take 4 here, that's not a problem. If he plays one thing, I can bounce it and get in for 6. Yeah. Gotta wait for my turn, though, obviously. Was that better than just playing Dreadnought? Probably not, right? I think we'll just play Dreadnought this turn and pass. If he attacks into it, I don't know if we do anything. I don't know if we block with the Dreadnought this turn without Depth of the Desire up. I think we wait. Now if he attacks with both, do I? Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. It's just, like if you, yeah, you've got something, or you would have made that attack. Ooh, that's pretty good. Crack in with the Dreadnought here. And if he goes for the double, we'll bounce the Spike Tail. And play the Wayfinder. Come on, Wayfinder. Did I play a land that turn? Damn. I don't think I did. I think in my rush I missed playing a land, which misses Siren Truce. God dang it. Hey, we're just gonna keep. Yeah, I just. When I get to 7 mana, I'm gonna want to be trampling with things. Yeah, I don't want to get low enough for something stupid like the Blight Keepers. You didn't play that Blight Keeper, you could put the Cutlass on the Ceratops, but. Now you're in real trouble, because now I have access to Keeper. But do I just want to play the Navigate, I think I just want to play the 210 right now. Block it with the 210. It doesn't matter if it becomes a 5/5. I just need to yield to the end of this turn because of the lag. I'm giving up way too much time. Oh, that's fine. I just attack with this both turns, right? And keeper it. That still lives. 5. He has no interest in equipping that cutlass. Even more so, why did he equip it if he was going to just sacrifice it? I don't even want to attack here. Okay. Yeah, I did it. That attack was solely because I know attacking is going to make him have to block. Yep. Okay. Don't care. I'm gonna take my wins how I can get them, and even if I'm lagging and you can't beat me and you go to time, that's got to be you, right? That's not me. So yeah, that was one of the weirder 2-1s we'll ever have. The concede game 1, the lose to Navigators ruin both games, game 2, and then losing a game in match 3, and then winning due to time. Though we probably would have played that better if I knew I didn't have the time there as an out. Though we probably still had it as it was. But yeah, so yeah, we are 5-1 so far over 2 drafts here in Ixalan, and hopefully we'll be back here. There should be another video while I'm going to be recording it today, probably tomorrow or the day from now. You get what I'm saying. You're a smart viewer. You can follow along. Until next time, have a great life, folks. Peace. Oh wait, that's not the end of the stream button.